Greetings, GameCola faithful, and welcome back to more Let's Play Dragon Warrior 2. Before we begin, roll call. Who are we all?
You're James Pelster.
I am, and I'm playing the game.
I guess that makes me Nathaniel Hoover. I'm not playing the game.
And I'm Alex, the Jedraszczak.
Excellent. Our Jedraszczak.
Cool. Now that we all know how we are, and who we are, and what we are, when we are, what did we do last time?
We went into, well, we bought a new weapon. We now have the chain sickle, I believe. Yes, the chain sickle. We went into the cave, which hosts the Spring of Bravery, in search of the King of Cannock's. Yeah, the Prince of Cannock. I almost said the King of Cannock's son. The King of Cannock's son, which is more succinctly the Prince of Cannock, Orfeo, who we have now learned is not actually where they said he was, but he is actually at Middenhall Castle. So we shall return here. It's a surprisingly short journey, actually.
Every time you say chain sickle, it makes me want a creamsicle.
I would love, you know how like certain popsicles like Otter Pops are sort of in those long strings and they're like folded up together in the packaging? I would love a chain of popsicles.
It's the middle of winter, by the way, as we're recording this. Not that that matters. Frozen desserts are delicious year-round.
They are. Does the king know it?
Well, thou hast missed him. Prince Cannock was here, but now he's off to Middenhall, looking for thee, I believe.
Wait, this is Middenhall. What?
What?
This is Middenhall.
Are we not where we thought we were?
I'm confused. This is definitely Middenhall. Right? Yes, this is Middenhall Castle. What's going on here?
Oh. Sorry.
Alright, let's go to the other castle.
Okay.
Not to interrupt too much, but I was just realizing that those soldiers, every time you leave, you get attacked.
Time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the soldiers, the average soldiers that are just walking around, I believe are the same sprite as the original character from the original Dragon Quest.
Oh, just
in
recolored.
Japan? Yes. I believe that's correct, actually. I looked up some footage of that, and I believe that. But now they have sprites that face multiple directions.
That's true. And they're brown.
Because I still can't believe that it just shows your hero just sliding around on the overworld facing forward. It looks very goofy. All right, back to, maybe they meant to say, because it's not Moonbrook, because Moonbrook is the town that was sacked. So
It Moonbroke. That's what we established.
Yes. So we missed him. Yeah, so they must have meant Cannock. But for some reason they said Moonbrook. That's baffling.
Middenhall. The King of Middenhall says he just left for Middenhall, right?
Right.
That is what I read?
Right, that is what you read, which doesn't make any sense. So I figure they must have meant Cannock, as in the only other castle. I mean, unless it's in Leftwind, I guess I could head for Leftwind just to see, because I don't think he's been there yet.
I think the prince would go to the castle, though.
Probably?
Especially the castle that he came from, because we met the king, the whoever's father, right?
Yeah, the king of Cannock.
So presumably he's just gone home.
Yeah, the Cannock King. That sounds like it could be an enemy name, honestly.
Well, don't Cannock it till you tried it.
Oh my goodness gracious. But Leftwind is right here.
No, it's left.
It's down and to the right. Aha! Hey! There's someone in the inn.
Well, okay, fine.
I'm glad I checked.
Okay, so we've established, James, you're the lead character. You're the Prince of Middenhall. And Jetty, you're the Prince of Cannock.
Okay.
From the title
Hail,
screen.
friend. I am Prince Orfeo of Cannock.
Is that really the voice we're going with?
Art thou my cousin from Middenhall? Ah, it is as I guessed. I have been seeking thee so that together we may oppose Hargon.
I'm not saying it's inaccurate for this character,
I was gonna
but...
say. Oh, the music.
Hmm?
Yeah,
little doodle.
it's the same jingle. Do 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 do. Yeah.
Now, check your stats.
Oh, yeah.
Orf.
Orf.
Oh, very low strength, very low
You
agility.
spelled Oreo.
Yeah, your mouth was full of Oreo when you said your name.
All right.
It was actually a commercial. Well, that was an Oreo commercial, right?
Oh, he has
They had
heal.
one
Oh, he
about
has
them,
heal.
somebody talking with his mouth full, right?
Yep. Oh, he's level 1. Wow. All right.
Yeah.
And yet you made it through the cave of the Spring of Bravery? Oh,
He's
right.
very brave at running away from everything.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, well, while we're here, let's get you a better weapon. Just to be sure, what weapons can he equip? I've got 356 gold, so should I get him a chain sickle as well, or should I get him the
Well, here's what
magic
you can
knife?
do. You can transfer your equipment onto him
Mmm.
and see if it takes.
Okay. Non-equip.
I assume you could just grab it from the item menu without equipping it, and it should auto-dequip.
Yeah, let's see. Item. Trade.
I was going to say do it all at once.
Okay, I can indeed equip that.
I'm actually inclined... Well, to try the armor as well. I'm kind of inclined to give the level 1
He's got the leather armor, so...
dude all of your current equipment to give him any chance of surviving the first 2 battles.
That is a very good point. All right.
I mean, he really only needs the shield, right? Because he already has the leather armor.
All right. Trade.
This must be really embarrassing for the prince, like, just getting all of these here. Let me,
Here's
put
my
your shield on
hand-me-downs.
straight. Here, take this weapon, like, right in the middle of the item shop. Like, you're not very competent here. You're not very strong.
Yeah. I do... That was
Can you afford
interesting.
anything to
Did you-
replace your equipment that you traded away? And did you actually equip everything?
I equipped everything. I do
Well,
not have
on yourself
anything
as
equipped.
well.
Right, no, I don't have anything.
can-
I want to get another chain sickle.
Well, you can also just take the club that
Wait,
he had.
hang on a second.
Hmm?
Okay,
Yep.
for a second I thought the overworld music had changed, but I don't believe it did. I was just hearing a different part of it that I don't normally hear because we've been going so long without an encounter. That threw me for a loop there. I'm sorry. I was just like, wait, did the overworld music is it different now? But I don't think it is.
Oh,
Wait, I do
also,
enough
yeah,
damage
you're-
unarmed.
Yeah, be careful because they won't be able to hit anything if you have them attack a thing that's already dead.
Or at least like a group-wise. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah. But
me
did you
just
want to
check
give yourself
again.
the club?
Oh, yeah, good point. Trade. Here, this is how you use a club.
The club goes on your steering wheel.
It what? I feel like I'm missing a reference for that.
Oh, goodness. You're a little
it's
younger
like the
than us, aren't you?
clapper. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, it's like a log, like the anti-theft thing.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Maybe,
I've
you know,
seen
actually, I
those.
got
and
one-
I've definitely like I've definitely seen people use those. I just did not know that they were called a club.
I forget that I have one because someone was selling one at an estate sale that I went to. And I was like, man, I have to get it.
Oop. Hello? Okay, you cut out for like 5 seconds there.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's on the recording, but
Yeah, it'll be in the recording, it's fine.
No, I went to an estate sale and I got one, so I now own a club myself.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. It just says I attacked. It's interesting, it doesn't even say that there was no target. It just says I attacked and then nothing. All right. Orfeo has been promoted to the next level. 3 response speed, no strength increase at all.
Oh.
Max HP up by 3, MP by 6. So far he only knows heal, but I presume that he will eventually
Probably worth
learn.
a trip back to the inn to top him off.
Yes, and
And then
will...
with the heal, you can stay out in the field a lot longer.
Yes. I am almost at enough to get that chain sickle, though, for my main hero here.
Oh, okay, so maybe stay out long enough to afford the chain sickle and just heal with whatever MP you can spare.
Yeah.
And then we head back over in the direction. Do you want to actually, when we go that way, do you want to overshoot the little grave place that we needed 2 people to enter, just so we can see the rest of the overworld before we go into who knows where?
Certainly. I think that's a smart idea. All right, I managed to talk to you on the first try. Excellent. All right, and now I can sell the club.
But not to you.
Yes. Alright, and now I no longer have a leather shield for my hero here, but at least
That's
currently
fixable.
he doesn't need it. Nice, 45 gold, very nice. Now, I think I should also transfer some of my medical herbs
Yeah.
to Orf.
I think just the one,
Okay,
because he's got healing magic.
that's true. All right.
And did you want to stop at the inn just to refresh?
Oh, right. I forgot. I was thinking I don't have enough funds for that, but I sold the club,
But
so
now
I do.
you do.
I'm used to the club being an item that's worth almost nothing.
Yeah, right?
Oh, you jacked the... Oh, of course. There's 2 of us, so the price
yeah.
doubled. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting.
Why have 1 bed when you can have 2 for twice
Yep.
the price?
I saw the text box that was left on screen, the yes or no, and so he's like, I trust thee are well rested. And I was like, oh, because he's giving me the option to say, no, I'm not. Oh my gosh, again.
It's the price of leaving the house.
Yeah. The other thing I've just thought about. Previously, I was saying, man, it seems like the bottleneck now is how, now the number of enemies means that I can't finish battles as quickly, even though I'm one-shotting the enemies, because there's always multiple enemies and I can't defeat multiple of them. But now I have 2 characters who can each attack and defeat a single enemy, potentially.
Almost.
Yeah, we'll get there. He's working hard. All right, so northwest is that place, and now that I have a party member, I can go through.
But, like I was suggesting, maybe we take a peek around the perimeter before we go in.
Agreed.
My philosophy is always explore as much of the overworld as I can get away with before going into any location.
Yes. I will also need to focus more on the game here, because now with the targeting system being what it is,
You can't just mash.
yeah, I can't just mash, and that is definitely going to come back to bite me. But I'm predicting it will bite me a lot. Like, maybe not badly. Hey, another level up. Oh, power by 2. All right. MP by 4. He learned one new spell.
Did he learn hurt?
What is? Well, it must be an in-battle one.
Fireball.
Fireball.
Great.
So you have Heal and you have Fireball.
Yep.
Fireball is what you get after too much spicy food. Oh, go up a little. Did we actually confirm that was pure coastline up top?
Oh, good point. Good point.
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
What?
Well,
What?
Or we could just
come
follow
on.
south here and follow,
What?
stick to the coastline here
Oh, a
and go
magician.
south.
Whoa.
Hey, the
Okay, so
magician
this
looks
is the
different.
first monster design other than the ghost mouse, which was, arguably just a regular mouse in a sheet, that has looked like a proper Dragon Quest monster to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
I also like
Coastline.
that he had a bat on his...
Yes, it's a Draki.
It isn't. It is
Not quite.
a bat.
Oh, okay. All right. Now, quick test. Fireball. Oh. Never mind.
I think it would have been more important had we not given him the
Test
chain
it on a
sickle immediately.
group of enemies.
Good idea. Yeah. Man, I'm so used to like I'm used to the early game of Dragon Warrior 1 where magicians are a lot were really threatening. All right, power increased by 1, response speed by 3, max HP. Okay, so that was a pretty meh level up.
I'd be curious to compare how much progress had been made by our third video with how much progress we've made in this third video,
18
right?
damage.
Okay, so it is single target.
Hey. It is nice Orfeo seems to be leveling up very swiftly, which, I mean, of course he is, but also, even though we're fighting enemies that are not super strong.
Although, Jetty, how would you measure that? Would it be relative to max levels that you can earn? Or just number of levels in general?
No,
Oh,
I guess
big rat.
sorry, I'm not thinking. I guess the levels is also
Oh,
like
I did
a
not see
thing
how
to
low
check.
GameCola is. Oh, no, that's his level, not his HP. I thought I had 8 HP left, and I was like, uh-oh.
No, it would turn beige.
Yeah, beige, yeah.
Cream, if you were that low. No, I guess I was thinking about the number of things that have occurred, right? The number of events that have happened. I feel like by the third video, we were like buying the copper sword or whatever, or the axe,
Yeah.
I guess. Our first video was just us leveling up outside of town, Yeah, this game seems to have a lot more going on.
I also think that there has been a little bit of number inflation since Dragon Warrior 1. We are definitely doing more damage, and we have more HP, and we are getting more gold and experience per fight than we were in Dragon Warrior 1.
It occurs to me that now we should invest in a wing.
Yeah, I think that's a good point.
Yeah.
And we might want to save magic for healing.
Yeah, good
or
point.
actually just start heading back to the castle, refresh.
Yeah, I was thinking now. I mean, I do have a whole bunch of medical herbs on me. Ooh, lots of experience from that battle. Very nice. Much more defense for Orfeo. Yeah, a little small. Yeah, so there's actually still a decent amount more this direction, it would seem. Oh, I should have attacked the big rats. Oh, okay. GameCola needs health. Attack the big rats. Orfeo. Let's use
No, heal. Always use the
Yeah.
magic first.
Okay,
Well,
pretty
not
good heal
always,
there.
but usually.
So it's not as good. Once again, it's not quite as good as the medical herb, but it's better than heal was in the first game.
Yeah.
I like that enemies is capitalized as though they are a proper noun.
Yeah.
Oh, it did redirect.
Oh,
'Cause you both
alas,
attacked the
GameCola
battle,
was
right?
poisoned. No. Orfeo attacked
you
the Cobra.
did choose separate targets. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I saw you go after the same one. Never mind. Yeah, so an herb for everyone.
Yes, and an antidote.
Choosing not to talk during the menu manipulation sections like that because
Yep.
it's a lot easier to fumble something.
Yep.
Yeah.
We don't want to turn this into a Dragon Warrior 1 speedrun. Command.
Yeah, so I guess when we get into town, stock up again, maybe one antidote for in each of your possessions, and then an extra herb or two.
Yep. I definitely think the quality of the sprite work has improved in this game as well.
Well, it was funny seeing the Draki on screen with one of the new enemies, because the level of detail is clearly different.
That is true, yeah. Although I think they redid the sprites a little bit.
I don't think I noticed any differences.
It's also just a very simple, because it's so, like, the Draki is
It's such a
lot
simple
of
monster,
dark
there's
color.
not really much detail to add.
yeah. You know, same with the slime, right?
What are they going to do, add teeth?
He already has teeth.
He does.
a big grin.
It's the same. It's definitely the same sprite for the slime.
My wife got me... So I've had pins, just metal pins that you pin onto clothing or whatever, in my possession for years and years and years. Like, since I was a kid, I've been collecting every once in a rare while, collecting some sort of metal pin. And I've never really had a place to display them, and I had a couple on a travel bag that my wife got me some years ago for conventions, just like a little... it has Chrono Trigger graphic stuff on the front, and it's like, this is my convention bag where I just drop stuff into it, and I had some pins on there, and it was sitting around the house, and one of the pins disappeared, and she's like, oh no, where did it go? And she had also lost part of another pin previously, and so I think all this stuff was swirling around. Well, she recently got me a like a messenger bag kind of thing with a clear plastic front and some mesh inside with a zipper up top, where she put all of my pins that I've been collecting basically my entire life in one place as sort of like a display wall, but in a carrying case, so I can also bring it around with me and show it off. So
Nice.
it's a great decorative piece when it's at home, but it's also something really cool and also safe to take them out and about. And so I'm thinking about this because she got me a pin with a bunch of different types of slimes from the Dragon Quest games. That
Where
is
on
just
earth?
so very cool.
That's very cool. I am now lost. I don't know where the heck the Cannock
Go
Castle
straight
is.
south to the coastline and follow it east. You will hit a city.
Okay. Because I looped back north here for a ways because I thought I was too far south of Cannock.
I know
Yeah,
where
there
you
it
are.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, there.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious if that Draki sprite has actually been updated, because I think the Draki sprite just looks a little bit different. I also think for the slime sprite, thinking back on it, I would need to compare Hey, medical herb, very nice.
Oh, that's good. That's
I
one we
think they
don't
may
need
have
to buy.
added like a little highlight shine to the slime sprite that might not have been there in the original.
With the Draki, and you notice I'm saying Draki now instead of Drakey like I used to, because you're all doing it, so I might as well too. I think the main difference is we're not used to seeing it against a black background.
Yeah.
We've seen other flavors of it against a black background in caves all the time,
Yeah.
but that one we're accustomed to seeing on the overworld with all the mountains and everything behind it.
And also, the reason that I default to Draki, now that I think about it, like actually stopping and thinking about it, is because I see, oh, bat, vampire, Dracula.
Dracula, got it. I default to Drake, like a different type of dragon, like flying winged monster is a Drake, so that's where I go with it.
Ah, okay, interesting. How much MP? Ooh, 20 MP Orfeo has. Very nice.
Do we need any, is there any equipment we can get at the current moment?
Let's check. How is our gold doing? 272.
We can buy a shield, right?
Yeah, I could buy a leather shield for the hero again. The legendary hero GameCola. Oh, you know what else I wanted to mention? When I was playing, a while ago, when I was playing that Metaphor Refantasio, usually I just name the character in those types of games after myself. I just call them James. But in this case, it's a fantasy world, and like your party members are characters. This is like a minor spoiler just for the party member names, but there's Strohl, Strohl, and Hulkenberg. And so I didn't know this at the time, but I knew that this is like a fantasy world. So I was like, what do I want my name to be? So I called myself Cola. Because I felt like, that could integrate into this world. And it actually has. It looks like a reasonable, slightly foreign fantasy name.
What you're saying with, like, Stroll, I thought you were going to add an H to your name and be James.
James. That would be kind of funny, but... another spell?
Oh.
Yeah.
I wonder what it's going to be.
Antidotes! Wonderful!
Oh, good.
All right. So let's head back to that little place here. So now we're level 8 and level 6. We're getting close to parity at this point.
We are almost a parody of ourselves at this point, aren't we?
All right, let's cross. Let's talk to these guys.
them, though.
Yeah.
We have more people now. Maybe they'll say something different.
Please go through.
Look at how fascinating that was. But what about the other dude?
Oh, right.
What about
These
the
aren't
dude
solid.
who's like, say nothing of this?
Oh,
I
yeah.
must know what he says. Yeah, okay, fine. Although maybe the brother has something different to say. Hard to tell.
Oh, okay. Cave. 3 ghost mice. If there's any more mice, that's going to become an overused joke. Okay, they're dealing 4 HP in damage at this point. Oh, you know what? I was in the middle of going down to Leftwind
We
to
didn't
buy...
get the shield, did we?
I didn't get the shield. I turned around and I was like, what am I doing going this way? I need to go to
here.
the...
Why don't we poke around? There's an off chance we might find a chest with a shield in it.
I also need to get a Wing of the Wyvern as well.
Oh, yes.
Man, that dungeon...
What?
Well...
Okay.
Great. Excellent. Fantastic.
Now, if it were me designing this game, I would put some sort of rare monster that doesn't appear anywhere else except on that tiny island.
I would also do that, but that's okay. 2 magicians. All right. Fireball.
The styling of the sprite work of the underground area just reminds me of Final Fantasy, actually, the original.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Earth Cave.
I just noticed the magician also did cast Fireball, and that did like 13 damage to me, so that is a definite threat. I'm gonna head back and get that
yeah.
shield.
Compared to 1.
Yes.
So, talking about character names, I absolutely never name characters after myself. I cannot think of a single time in my life where I have ever named a character after myself.
Interesting.
Because I play video games as a form of escape. You know, it's escapist. And among other reasons, like, also it's fun. But,
yes.
you know, the less something reminds me of reality, the better, usually. So I'm like, I don't want to be a character. I want to experience someone else's life. Or I want to design a character that in no way actually resembles me. Like, even when I get character creation options, I make someone or something that does not remind me of myself.
Interesting. Because for me, I think part of it stems from when I was young. I would...
With my son's help, thou shalt go far.
Yes, who is here with you. Or here with me, rather.
Oh, go back up. Up. Right.
I can't...
In.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh.
So thou hast found my brother. Why dost thou tarry here when the world is in grave peril? For flavor text, of course.
Of course.
You have just proven my point, dear miss.
Did we need anything while we were there?
Yes. Well, not there. I need leather
not
shield.
there. Yeah,
I
the
can
other place.
get a Well, I can buy a
You can
Wing of
get
the
it the other
Wyvern
place,
in
too.
Leftwin.
Well, I was thinking, once we get to the other place, too.
Yes, that as well. But what I was gonna say earlier about the naming characters after myself, you know, ever since I was young, when I would play with my friends, you know, we would role play as, you know, as kids do, you know, pretending we were heroes from the cartoons we watched. Sometimes we would pretend that we were those characters, but other times we would just envision ourselves in another world. And so that, I think, I mean, it's hard for me to really interrogate too much into it because part of it is just a gut reaction, but I'm trying to think about what might have, over the course of my life, informed those gut reactions. And I think that might have something to do with it, is that I'm used to both pretending that I am a character in some form of media or some fantasy world, but also pretending that I am some other character, but also pretending that I myself am a person in another world. And that's why I name these characters in this fantasy world after myself and whoever I might, you know, consider a friend or, you know at that time.
Okay. Actually, I have an amendment. There is one exception. The original Final Fantasy, when I first played it,
yeah.
I was the white mage, and my friends were the other characters. And I had a specific friend name for each class of character. So the fighter was always the same friend, the thief was always the same friend, the red mage was always the same friend, etc.
Interesting. Yeah, again, that sounds similar to, like, what I would do.
Yeah, I think, we would always name it my family members because, you know, my mom, my dad, my brother, and me, right? So, like, there's 4, right?
Sensible.
All right, there we go.
It
Quick
also
check of our
helps that,
stats.
except for my dad, we all have 4-letter names, right? Alex fits very nicely.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and mine's easy to shorten to Nate, so that works.
Oh, that reminds me. As a test for just recording this again and make sure the visuals look good and everything, I was testing out Dragon Warrior 3. And so I just kind of, as a matter of course, made myself a little party. And so I named the hero GameCola, as I do. But then I was like, well, I should add you, Jetty, and somebody else. But then I was thinking, well, the names in the UI is often abbreviated to 4 letters, and I didn't think about Nate. And I was just like, well, Nathaniel would be it would fit, but it would be abbreviated to Nath. And I'm like, I don't know, that's a little clunky. So I went and called your character Hoover, so then it's abbreviated to Hoove. Because I just thought that was amusing.
That's what my mom calls my dad sometimes.
Oh, really? Whoa, centipede.
Oh, here we go.
Whoa.
So I am excited that this is not entirely a normal real-world monster. I'm less enthusiastic about the fact that I just don't like this sprite.
Yeah. I think it looks kind of cool. It's creepy looking.
Creepy, yes, but like aesthetically pleasing and like artistically creepy. No, it's just I don't know. Looks off to me.
That's fair. I got 59 gold from that chest. Very nice.
Yeah, it seems a bit
it's the clarity of the sprite. I can't tell exactly what I'm looking at.
Right. Usually these are very cartoony and very like clearly represented.
Whoa.
Right. Like this you can read for the most part what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
The other one was a little maybe it would look better on a CRT, right?
Yeah, with scan lines, I feel like it would look better. But obviously, it is being affected by composite video, but that was just how it was expected to look. I mean, on the Famicom, you only had RF, so it would look even more squishy and weird. Whoa,
Yeah.
all right, big battle time.
Party time.
You don't want to do
Personally,
the
I'd go after the magicians.
Yeah,
because
that's
they can do
true.
more damage.
Yeah. Yep, Magician A, Fireball. Ow, ow!
And we'll definitely want to do a round of healing.
Yes. Okay, Magicians are gone. Oh no, Poison!
Nice.
Oh, luckily I have the Antidote spell. I'm gonna attack with you and heal GameCola.
We could probably get away with not healing this round, but, you know, better to be safe just in case.
Yeah.
Oh, I did also notice this previously.
Did we get a wing?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yes, indeed. Ooh, 50 experience. Wow.
So, something to note. I don't think you can cast Antidote in battle.
I believe you're correct.
Yeah, that's
Because also
true.
if you
It
go
was
to
not a battle
status,
spell.
it shows you, yeah.
Yeah, it's a combat spell.
Yeah.
Mm.
A little weird, right? Interesting choice.
A town!
Oh, good. Yeah, I was going to suggest healing
An
the
enemy.
second prince.
See, I don't know. I feel like I can read that centipede sprite reasonably well, about as well as I can read the big cobra, honestly, because
Well,
I can
to
see
me,
the 2
I'm
white
like-
eyes there. It looks kind of...
It's the ridgy parts. Like, is the centipede made partially of mountains? Or is that, like, fuzzy? Or is it armored in some way?
I guess I'm thinking of the single pixel legs, right? That, I feel like usually things are a bit thicker, right? That, like, I feel like if it was in the first game, I don't know, I guess there's the, what did the,
And the eyes, also, because it's 2x2 pixels for the eyes, right? And that's just a whole lot of blank emptiness for as
Yeah.
detailed as the rest of it is.
That's fair. Here, real quick,
I
let's
guess
talk
they
to some
drew in-
townsfolk.
Yes, let's do.
oh, sorry, let me...
Ghosts may wander this world under moon or sun, and at times they may even be recalled.
Recalled?
What?
Recalled where?
From whence they came.
So I think
There will
it's
be
James
enemies,
next.
and sometimes there may not
Do
be
we,
enemies.
do we want to in?
Yeah, we could in. But let's talk to some folks first.
Jay?
Is that the order? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some say there is a tall tower, and in it a brave adventurer may find the cloak of wind. It can save thee if thou falls from a great height. Uh-oh.
Interesting.
That's an implication of things to come.
Yeah, interesting.
I'm also noticing that Ye Olde English, it feels a little less polished here than it was in the original.
Yeah, definitely. I think in Dragon Quest 3 they just drop it, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken. Southwest of this village lies the castle of Moonbrook. Ah, okay, so that's where that is, and that's where potentially the princess should be. Okay, you've got tools. What tools do you offer? Okay, same kind of stuff, and you've got equipment.
Yeah, sorry.
Ooh.
Nothing what you guys are up to. I was just comparing because I wanted to go and check out the sprites, but you can talk about.
Oh my goodness.
Equipment.
Wow. All right. Well, you know what? I say, wow, that looks expensive, but then in Dragon Warrior 1, we looked back and we went, wow, a lot of these items seem pitifully cheap by the end of the game.
James?
Here in Hamlin, not all is as it seems. Talk to everyone, for appearances may not reflect the true person. Huh. Curious.
Oh, so it is. I'm so used to talking to shopkeepers and like, yeah, we know what you're going to say. Step right up and welcome to the lottery. Art thou going to play?
All right.
I'm afraid thou must have a lottery ticket.
What?
Well, perhaps some other time.
You're telling me you don't sell lottery tickets at the lottery?
Yeah.
Did you not just overhear our conversation?
Some merchants give out lottery tickets for free.
Huh. Interesting.
Man,
and here's a gold door.
There's a golden retriever.
Oh.
What?
Huh?
And also, did he move diagonally to get in your party?
Yeah.
He did.
Yep.
Weird.
That was weird.
Even here, thou can record thy deeds in the Imperial Scrolls of Honor.
Nice.
Experience points, blah, a blah, a blah, blah. Dost thou wish to blah?
Blah.
Then farewell and good luck. Return when in need.
That's why I've talked to all of the dogs in the other towns, but none of them have ever followed me before.
None of them were this dog. Also, check it out. You can walk around the lake.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I can. Oh, hey!
Yeah. After the sacking of Moonbrook, I escaped and made my way here, hoping others would follow.
Did they?
Yeah. I mean, I guess they didn't. What?
Hey.
Oh, silly.
Interesting.
You paid for the whole town, but you'll only need the edge.
Hang on. There has to be something significant about this dog following me.
I think,
well,
okay,
you can
so
talk to people.
Yeah, with this...
Yeah, so here's the thing.
Different dialogue.
Sorry, because... Talk to the other guy again. The one that you just almost didn't talk to. Nope, not that one. The other guy. Nope. Where are you going?
So far in the wrong direction right now.
Oh, well...
Yeah, you've gone completely away from the guy that you just talked to. The other guy that looks like the guy that you just talked to. Yeah.
I just talked to him. He asked me if I had a lottery ticket.
No, I said the other guy that
left.
looks like him.
Right.
Left. Just go
He is
left.
right
now
there.
go down. Now talk. Now
Talk to
again.
everyone, for appearances may not be as they seem. Now, what is something that might detect something that you might not see, right? What is something that might react in a different way, right? Perhaps.
Oh, perhaps a dog. So just talk to everyone maybe with the dog? Huh.
Actually, as I say that, I'm realizing that it may be the dog that is not as it seems.
Yeah, that's what I was feeling, is I just don't know what to do about it.
Well, you can talk to the lake and see if you see your own reflection.
Yeah.
Can you
come wash your
can
dirty
you go
face.
to the guy and uncurse?
Maybe.
I have a feeling like it's probably going to be that you need to go get an item and then bring it back, but...
Yeah, probably.
I completely forgot about this, so...
Hey, let's be careful out there.
Well, we could try a night at the inn. Also, there's this entire door that we haven't seen what's behind it. So.
Yes, which I think probably leads into an underground area to reach this wizard who's burning down the village.
Oh, that's a shame there's no night at the inn.
Oh, there's no night.
What are you talking about? We just had a night at the inn.
Oh, the dog disappeared.
Oh yeah, it did. Like it actually
Completely?
disappeared. It's gone.
Oh well.
Okay.
I mean, is it
Vital
in bed?
testing apparatus destroyed. All
Or
right.
is this where we're calling it?
I think this is a good place to call it.
Okay, so next time we'll explore more of this map, see where it takes us.
Yeah, we'll probably see if we
And
can head to
maybe go back
Moonbrook.
across. Maybe go back across and fan out a little bit further westward because the monsters there were not as strong as the ones here.
Yes, that is true. Yeah, we could head back up the way, like heading back up the way we came, or continuing westward from here.
Going back through the tunnel and then continuing westward to where we had to turn around at one point.
That's true. It was a pretty short tunnel as well, so not too bad.
Yeah. So things for next time. Yay!
Yeah, we'll see you then.